Hi everyone, welcome to week 6. This week I am mainly working on composition, and for the Skillshare aspect of that, I just went on the website and searched for composition, and I ended up saving a lot of courses which revolve around composition, but not necessarily watercolors, and in fact not even necessarily art. Some of the courses that I shortlisted are photography composition courses. Some are specific to art and some are for both. And within some of the composition courses for art, we have composition for abstract art, florals, painting people in landscapes, composition in urban sketching, etc. And I am not going to show you every single one of these because I ended up saving like 15-20 courses and it would be impossible for me to talk about every single one of them. So what I'm going to do this week is that I'll be going through all of these or most of these. I don't think all of these will be possible, but I'll be going through most of these and I'll only be talking about the best. This is something that I also did in the initial few weeks where I did go through more courses than I actually talked about in the video. Also, I am going to pick up books, find out if I have access to any of the books in the library. I know that there are certain videos on YouTube that are really good, so I'll try to find those and talk about those as well. So it's a lot of stuff to go through, and I don't think I'll be able to get through all of this week, but I'll definitely be going through most of these within like the next couple of weeks, and you will get access to a lot of resources. Like you'll get the names of a lot of resources which can help you learn composition. And other than this, I also want to finish the color theory book that I was working upon. I didn't get to finish it. I honestly didn't pick it up after the initial weeks, so I do need to get back to that. These few weeks are kind of the last few weeks in which I am doing basic theory, and after this I'm gonna start exploring specific subjects. I do know that I still have to get through perspective part of the basic stuff, but that I'm gonna do after a few weeks of dealing with subject matters which interest me, like florals, and also trying to explore those subjects which I haven't so far and figuring out if that's something that might interest me. So this is it. It's a lot to do, and I know this can be a little bit dry, so I'm going to try and make it as fun as possible, and I might take a week of this and then a week of some fun stuff and then do the rest in the week after that. I don't know how I'm going to do it at this point, but I'm going to try and make it as fun as possible, at least fun for you to watch, and let's hope I am successful in that. Somehow personally I am very excited for this week because I do want to learn composition. I badly want to learn it, so I'm gonna get to the first course. But before I do that, I am doing this exercise to practice my brushwork and warm up, and then I am going to get to the composition courses. So it's Tuesday and I have a long list of courses that I'm going to go through today. That's going to be my focus for the day, and first I am going to make a checklist. I think I said 15 to 20 courses last time when I was recording the intro, but they're more like 25 to 30 courses. So it's a lot to go through, and I'm going to start by writing these so that it's easy for me to understand which I have already gone through and which I am yet to go through. So it's Friday and I have finished I think 13 courses so far, and I'm going to talk about the ones that I recommend. The names are in the description below, and by the way, I'm so sorry about this clip. I didn't realize that I moved my paper and it ended up cutting a lot of the things that I was doing on the paper. It's actually kind of funny considering that I am going to review a composition course and I am talking about composition here. The first course that I did is the most basic one, and if you're using Skillshare, you should begin with this one. It's by Dixon, and here I'm creating the golden ratio. She teaches you how to create golden ratio and golden spiral and covers all the fundamentals of composition, the rule of thirds, golden ratio, golden spiral, and also teaches how to how these are basically used in the existing paintings. And even if you don't have access to Skillshare and you're using YouTube or looking at web pages, now you know that you need to search for these basic terms, and you can get information that you need to learn composition. Another course that I'm recommending along with this one is Art School Bootcamp. I think together these two provide a good foundation. This one talks more about the principles of design, and that's the thing that I liked about it. So definitely check this one out as well. Next, I decided to dive deeper into rule of thirds, so I ended up doing this course about using rule of thirds in both photography and art. This course was a deep dive into this rule, and the instructor specifically taught how to use this rule for landscapes with people in them, for portraits, full portraits, half portraits, because this rule slightly varies for each of these. So I found that really useful. It is useful for art as well, but it's primarily, I think, useful for photography, and since that's something that I'm interested in, I found it a lot of fun and I learned a lot from it. So you can give it a try and pick out the best things from it, whatever works for you. Then I did 3 courses by the same instructor. I don't know if it's an instructor or an academy. It's JW Learning. All 3 of them are really good. They are about design foundations, about shape design, in which movement, contrast and pattern comes, and then structure, contrast and depth in general. They are very technical and they go beyond the basic rules of composition in the sense that the rules that everyone commonly talks about. And I really liked how detailed it was, and there was a lot of practice involved, and I think this is a must-do course. I learned a lot from these, but I wouldn't recommend you to begin with these, especially if you know nothing about composition like I did. I would honestly have run away and not picked up another course of composition if I started with these. So I definitely recommend beginning with the earlier ones because they're more accessible and simple and easy to understand. And once you're done with those, you can definitely come to this one, and then it doesn't seem that daunting. Another course that I would especially recommend to those interested in illustrations is Art Composition. Make your art stand out using key principles. It's not necessary and some of the things overlap, but there were a few good points in this one. And now I'm going to take a pause from composition courses, at least the theory ones, and I want to do some actual painting. So I think tomorrow and day after I will be focusing on all of that, and hopefully also let you know about some good YouTube tutorials. And then on Saturday I think I'll come back to composition courses. I have realized something, and that is that knowing about these things and actually putting them into practice are two different things. And of course, composition is something that I can only observe at this point because I am not making any original art and not composing anything on my own. Once I start doing that, I will make mistakes and I'll be able to learn more. I like to photograph, so maybe that's something that I can use to experiment with composition right now. I'm not so sure because it's too hot to actually go out and photograph, but maybe I'll try photographing something in the house and learn a bit about composition. That's it for now. I'll see you tomorrow and we'll do some fun painting. I wasn't feeling well the entire day, and that is why I didn't do anything today, and now I'm feeling a little better. So I thought I would finally get to the workshop by Jillian Boone. She is a Singapore-based artist who occasionally runs these free workshops or retreats for art enthusiasts, and I did one before. It was really fun and I did learn a lot from it. So in that one she was basically teaching a new flower for 7 days, and I think this one is a little bit more detailed, and it also includes workshops which I could not attend live, so I decided to look at the recording today. So I'll be doing all of that, and I don't know how much I'll record because I'm still too tired to put in the effort that I usually do to make my videos look good. But I know this week that has not been the case and I feel bad about it as well, but The other thing is that I also cannot put it off for the next week because I want to start a new video next week, and so I don't want to extend this particular thing into 2 weeks. And this is my coffee, which I am hoping will give me a little boost. Let's begin. Today is Sunday and I am going to include things I do today in this video only because tomorrow is editing day and I'll begin the next week's work from Tuesday. So today was also a relaxing day. It's already evening and I didn't do much. I did look at one watercolor video which involves painting leaves, so I thought I would do that now. It would be good brushwork practice. After this, I'm going to go through this workshop by Milan Art Studios, and this particular workshop is also available on YouTube and it's free, so I wanted to include something for those people who don't have access to Skillshare. I also have other videos which I'm going to watch after this. If those are good, which I hope they will be, I'll include the links in the description. Also, I don't think I have said this in a while, but if you're here and if you like the videos and if you want to see more of this, please do Like the video and subscribe to the channel, it helps me a lot. And if you have any recommendations for me, any book, video, course recommendations, then please do leave them in the comments below. I would love to check them out. And if you have watched the video till here, leave a heart emoji in the comments below, your favorite heart emoji, so that I know that there are people who have watched it till here. And that's about it. I'm gonna end the video here, and I'll see you next week. Bye.